All right, how about another round of applause for Ms. Shams Kahil and for the California State Honor Guard. Shams is an intern with Great Minds in STEM, and she's a senior biopsychology major at California State University, Fullerton. So great job. Thank you, Shams.
Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, and please be seated. Welcome to the 29th Annual Great Minds in STEM HENAAC Conference. It is my honor to serve as your co-master of ceremonies for tonight's National Defense Awards, and to do so alongside someone who's performed this duty with distinction for many years. Ms. Linda Garcia Cubero has quite a story. She's a member of the first class that included women at the Air Force Academy and the first Latina to graduate from any service academy. She received the Pioneer Award at the 1991 HENAAC Conference, and in 1998, she was inducted to the HENAAC Hall of Fame with the inaugural class. On December 1st of last year, Linda was appointed by President Obama to the Air Force Academy Board of Visitors. She continues to serve as the chair of the Hall of Fame committee to this day. She's currently an employment specialist at the Wounded Warrior Project, helping post-9/11 veterans transition into civilian careers. Please welcome Linda.
Thank you, Bryan. All right, thank you, Captain Durr, for that introduction. You have a pretty impressive resume yourself. Captain Durr currently serves as the Chief Office of Logistics and Business Operations at Coast Guard Headquarters, managing Coast Guard logistics policies and management oversight associated with supply chains for a $4 billion enterprise. He also piloted both C-130s and H-65 aircraft. Previous aviation tours included engineering officer at Air Station Clearwater and Air Station New Orleans. He also served as Coast Guard liaison to the Department of Defense Sexual Assault Prevention Office and served as the Coast Guard attaché to Mexico. He was also a Congressional Affairs Fellow and military aide to the District 14 Commander. Captain Durr is a 1992 graduate of Prairie View A&M University, also holds a master's degree in project management. He hails from Chicago, Illinois, has been married for 26 years, and I'm darn glad to have you as my co-MC. Thank you.
Thank you. The National Defense Awards is always the first professional event of the HENAAC Conference, and that is by design. Great Minds in STEM developed and refined these awards over the years in close partnership with the Department of Defense to honor the unique contributions of STEM civilians and military professionals who serve across the vast complex of agencies and branches that report to the DoD and Homeland Security.
So this event tonight is the embodiment of the deep-rooted collaboration between Great Minds in STEM and our nation's military, and also of the crucial symbiotic relationship between the military and private sector defense contractors. The American military is the greatest fighting force the world has ever seen, and that's no exaggeration, as we all know. And we say this confidently because we know that the character and commitment of our men and women in uniform is absolutely unbreakable. And because we know they are backed by an entire industry of STEM professionals dedicated to providing them with the finest equipment, the best communications technologies, and weapon systems ever imagined.
Together, this collaboration captures the spirit of our theme for the 2017 HENAAC Conference perfectly: destiny driven by determination. Our destiny as a nation is guaranteed first and foremost by the drive and determination of our armed forces. And that's something Great Minds in STEM understands and appreciates wholeheartedly.
So while the military's primary purpose is to defend our nation in times of war, recent events have reminded all of us of the critical role our men and women in uniform play in times of peace, natural disasters, as we all know, have devastated parts of Texas, Florida, and most acutely Puerto Rico. And in each of those cases, our military was among the first on the ground to support recovery efforts.
Coast Guard crews conducting rescue operations from the sea and air. The men and women of the National Guard bringing order to chaos on the ground. Navy hospital ships arriving to provide much-needed care and comfort. Air Force medics from Joint Base Langley, Eustis, setting up field hospitals, and the Army Corps of Engineers supporting efforts to get badly damaged infrastructure back online. There's literally nothing our military can't do when partnered with government and private sector engineers and scientists.